to this light language transmission today. I am connected to Mother Gaia, Lemurians, and other beings that look like little shiny stars inside Mother Earth, because there are caves and I can see flowers. So they're saying you have connections to plants, even if you don't have plants at home but you eat herbs. Something is connected with the realm of plants. You might be connecting consciously with them. They say that they are actively present in taking the temperature or measuring something inside your body. As it feels a bit like it's a form of measuring the temperature or measuring what is up in your body. There's a lot of wise energy coming through. Very old trees, the wisdom of plants in general, or Mother Gaia, I'm not sure. There are beings that are flying that look like flying stars, little light beings, little shiny dots. You might have connected yourself with thoughts of nature or a place in nature, or you have connected yourself while doing a meditation where you travel to a beautiful place in nature. I can see beaches, I can see forests, I can see caves, a rose, I can see a rose or another. I hear living being. You know that plants are living beings. They are giving you, they are giving all beings that are connected to Mother Earth what feels like a protection. It's a see-through protection that is made of, I hear cellular, it's something cellular. And I also hear infusion or infuse. So it has something to do with you connecting to nature in a certain way. You could even just drink tea with herbs, and this is your connection to the land of trees and the wisdom of Mother Earth, something like this. They're speaking about humans with tender hearts, with a loving being that sits inside of them. If you're unsure if you're one of these beings, You're not unsure. It's something that you know. You have a connection to other realms, mystical realms, or other dimensions that are very mystical. You could even work in the film industry or something where a lot of fantasy is needed. So having the capacity to see things that others don't see, or have an imagination like a child, means you're automatically connected to this wisdom of the earth. There's a wisdom of the earth coming through, and it's as if they, I don't know if these are the Lemurians, they seem to want to share something that feels like a protection around us, but it's on a cellular level. It's something that I hear again, infuse. So something with infusing, I don't know. You might be speaking to beings you've never seen before, that appear in front of you out of nowhere, like in a science fiction film, okay? Or you are talking to higher dimensional beings in your meditations, because I can actually see beings that connect with you, and they even fight to be able to connect with humans. Some of them are very thin and tall, and others are very small beings. Others are just lights, little shiny lights. There's different colors, very small and tiny and light, and others are like round and soft. It's very interesting because they have a touchy feeling to them. So you might not even be, it might not even be happening consciously to you. If you know you have a good heart and you are wishing the best for the planet Earth, for Mother Gaia, for plants, for all living beings on this earth, and you know that you're a light being, this is what's happening with you, especially if you have roots. I hear roots, ancient roots to the Lemurians, or you have lived as a Lemurian. Someone has I hear ancestors, Lemurian ancestors. Blue or green or turquoise could be one of your favorite colors. And I hear when you know, you know. And I see someone connecting with beings, different beings every single day, and getting messages and sharing the messages with others. Infuse. I keep on hearing infuse, as if they would send something that goes into our cells from the roots or the plant of our feet, because it feels like it's something coming from underneath us, somehow underneath where we walk. So it's underneath in a cave, or coming from inside Mother Earth somehow. And they're showing me a sky. So this is very interesting. They have a whole world with a sky and everything. And I hear rooted downstairs. So they are somehow living underneath humans in what looks like caves, but there's a sky as well. They even have fruits and vegetables, and the fruits look a bit different, and they have waterfalls, they have they have animals. And if you don't know, we connect you now. They say some of you like to, I hear hunt, but then they are showing me mushrooms. So I don't know if you're trying to find mushrooms, or you love eating mushrooms, or you grow mushrooms, or you find them in nature, or you walk very often in nature, because I can see feet in shoes walking, and it's as if there's an energy coming from Mother Earth, and it is for the light beings on Earth that have roots to Lemurians and to ancient wisdom. So this is happening whenever you travel to the woods, or you travel to a place in nature. And I can't really see the difference between in real life or in a meditation. So even if you are not able to go outside, for example, or you're ill in your bed, what I do not hope, but you can travel in a meditation and go to a place in nature, and they will infuse you with what feels like a special liquid, which is not visible. I don't know why I say liquid, but it is something that flows in every cell, and they're doing this all over the world for every single light worker with Lemurian ancestry. I don't know why. Go daram the columnity imta isu kunta ashiri alikisnta tukute inta alikerena gramt orente is, which will connect these beings all over the world. They will somehow meet and recognize each other. It's something that has happened before, but is now amplified. Very interestingly, they are showing me a field full of eggs. Again, full of blue, turquoise, greenish, see-through eggs. Okay, are dragons living underneath as well? Maybe in caves underneath. There's a lot of things happening underneath the surface of what we see as the surface of Mother Earth. Someone has been sitting next to one of those portals they use to go in and out, and it's someone that has a dog and was sitting in the grass. It feels like someone was sitting there and playing with the dog, and they were sitting right next to an entrance. And I'm not sure why they are showing me this person. They are saying this person has felt it. I don't know in which way, but it was something that happened afterwards that surprised this person, this human, which they laugh when they say human, because it doesn't feel like they are infusing or sending these energies and maybe changing the structure of the cells of humans. It feels like they are in human form, but they know that they have ancestors in Lemuria or elsewhere, something connected with nature. There's other names, but I cannot catch them. They are sending me names so fast that I cannot recognize them. I just feel these are names of plenty of beings from the natural realm. There's also this singing voice, so either you've started singing or humming or listening to specific music or a different type of music, or you heard sound, and it could have come from a little bird, and you heard it because it was different than the normal sound of the birds. It was a special sound. It's like recognizing. It feels a bit like an energy of recognizing where you're from, or where you come from, or who you're connected with, or recognizing others that have the same essence or the same cell structure, or the same something with infuse. I keep on hearing infusion or infuse. I don't even know what this means. It feels like something that has been sent, like a liquid that I cannot even see or feel. It's a liquid in the cells, and you will recognize someone who has the same liquid in their cells, who comes from the other side of the world instantly, because this is like you have the same color, not the same color of the skin, it's the same color of the heart. It's a bit like this, like they're showing me humans which are not really humans, with different colored hearts, depending on their services or what they're supposed to be working on, or what they are doing, what their hearts are telling them to do on earth. I can see someone with a huge spider. It is called tarantulas. I'm not sure. These hairy spiders. It's interesting because I'm usually scared of spiders, but this one doesn't scare me. So this is someone who has connection to spiders or loves spiders. Or it is a connection that has been made to one of your fears that you have managed to solve. You have solved something. You have managed to go through a fear of yours, which is now a strength. It has transmuted into a strength. The little lights you will see, or you see around you, are not only these Christmas lights. Some of them are the beings that hide behind those Christmas lights. This is so funny. They are coming or becoming more visible, especially if you've been infused a lot. This is interesting. It keeps on coming up that you have connections to different beings from the natural realm. This could be also animals, but I get a lot of fantasy, beings that we can see in films or in children's books. You could even create books for children. And I hear for the star children, because the star children that are being born into the new world do not need help with their gifts, because they bring them already developed. They need help with life on earth. This is why you are getting infused as well, or getting this liquid and this cellular new structuring. All animals already have this, but when animals are being eaten, this is destroying the connection, or this liquid in the cells. So there's only one, no, it depends, something, what were they saying? If the human is in perfect harmony with Mother Nature, and they've had they've made a deal with an animal or something, because they've been living out in the wild and they've been feeding themselves with what they've been hunting, then it's not the same. It's more like when we eat dead life, I hear. Oh, anende ilum tu umedenta are ese tekenta ot is alamakenta o shirinda. Oh, interesting. So this is why some of you might have less you feel less like eating meat. It's something natural that is happening to you. It's not something you're forcing. It's more a consciousness that has grown, and this is why you don't want to eat animals that have been killed, I hear. They are helping you. These Lemurians, or this, I don't know, it feels like I'm speaking to a voice of wisdom coming from nature. Showing herself in different forms, as animals, as different beings from other dimensions, but coming, like having a very strong connection to earth. So even if you have no plants at home, and you don't have flowers around you, and you don't think of nature a lot, but you drink tea or you do something with plants, you are meant, or you are, and you have, a pure heart. I can even see some of you have white, pure white auras around their heart space. And I also hear crystal children, or you have, or you are a crystal child, or you love crystals, or you speak to animals. You have a very, very strong connection to animals or nature. There's something happening with your cells. That's what they want me to say, I believe. which will somehow connect you with others instantly or better, or you will have this inner knowing of we are from the same color. And it has something to do with your heart and what you're supposed to be doing, what your soul wants to do on this earth. I don't know why they're showing me also a sky that looks rose colored. There are rose colored clouds. It feels very unicorn like, and there's things that our minds cannot comprehend or grasp, which will happen. This is why they're helping us with herbs or tea, or is it teas we drink? It's something you take or you eat or you touch or you have around you, which is connected to Mother Nature. It could even be something made out of wood, a statue, something that is living. And some of you might react to this infusion or what is happening with pain in their aches and pains in their body. And I hear diffuse. So okay, you can go to a healing chamber, they say, if you have too much aches and pains in your body. Go to a healing chamber, choose a healing chamber. The thing is, they want you to use your creativity, they want to use your talent with your vision. You have a talent, you have the capacity to envision the healing chamber you need, or the place you need to heal. And it feels like they want us to practice more the vision, the setting, maybe the intention. I go there and it looks like this and that, and believing it. It's like, and I hear Peter Pan, it's a bit like believing in miracles and then being able to live them. So and something with synchronicities comes through as well. So you're meant it's like they keep on saying you are one of us as well, you are one of us as well. If you see synchronicities, if you are connected to Mother Earth, if you have animals, if you speak to them, if you have plants around you, if you drink tea, if you use herbs to heal yourself or to help your body heal, if you have wooden objects around you. I see someone having a wooden object with them at all times. I don't know if it's on the keychain or maybe it's a wooden phone case. Aurore endarnte glorunte indugrumte tetaranatante liumrusunta kamte irisita arshemretan dukum gre inlandarandoro dendara ari. There's something happening also with more dreams or more lucid dreaming for some of you. And some of you can hop into colored portals, or what looks like you know, those sitting balls they had for, you know, so you can sit better on your desk. They used to have those huge balls to sit on, and it looks like one of those with golden colors swirling in them, and I can see humans hopping into those portals. It feels, or they're hopping into there to change the scenery. It's very interesting. Maybe they are traveling this way. Or changing timelines. It feels a bit like what they are showing me. It feels a bit like when you're dreaming and you dream of something, and then suddenly the scenery changes and you are somewhere completely different. And I keep on hearing or feeling lucid dreaming. So while you're dreaming, you're very conscious of the fact that you're dreaming or what is happening, and you can even choose, or you are somehow taking what you're dreaming into the real life world of yours. I hear and this is beautiful. There's one tree that wants to send out many thanks for the connection you have given them. It's somehow, I don't know if you were a child, or if it's a tree that you have in your garden, or you have a tree that you love, you walk past it. It has come up before in a transmission. I remember the feeling. And this tree, there's one tree, one specific tree that wants to say thank you for this. It doesn't ask anything. It is just very, very grateful for the love you have given them. You might even have protected this tree or saved this tree from being burned or being cut. Yes, some of you are going back to natural things, remedies, and creating their own. It's something about homemade, or coming back to homemade stuff, and having more herbs at home and eating more of them, using them in your food every single day. And it's not something you feel like you have to do because your brain is telling you we have to do this. It's more a natural thing that is happening because of this infusion or because of this change in your cells. It is a form of it's a new vibration. I hear new vibration, and your animals might smell it or sense it somehow. They could react differently to this, and more like it feels like you're you're hearing what they are thinking more. You are getting more connected to nature in general. You walk, you know, and have the you walk. I can see someone walking and hearing what a tree thinks, feeling what a dog needs, or a stray cat, or something like this. It's the connection is deepening, and there's beings that are becoming visible to some of you, that already are very connected, and you know, there's different levels. you're raising your frequency all the time, I hear. Some of you are doing a lot of work, and others are not doing the same thing, but still their frequency is rising because they are doing more of what they love. It's something they concentrate more on, what fulfills them in their heart space. So there's also something with the heart space, with the color of the heart, which is becoming more radiant. There's a celebration happening. I don't know if you celebrate something or if they are celebrating, because there's also something with a connection that is being made globally, and we don't know or feel this yet, or we might sense something, but it's not here yet. We will hear it. I have my cat, which is scratching my door, so if you hear something, it's my cat. I don't know why. Probably because of this connection, he wants to come into the room. And it's something that won't leave you anymore. So once it has started, it cannot leave you anymore. You are not being able to go back. Like not going back to another way of living, or because it will hurt. It's something that will hurt. So you might have ascension symptoms, but when they are done, like the pain that happens is only because you are using old worldly stuff still, way of thinking or habits, or I hear disbelief. So even not believing in something you see or hear or feel or sense could hurt your physical body, because they do something with our cells, or this is what is happening. Okay, I just got the message. I don't know if animals are being able to speak to us more clearly, because I just got the message of my cat very clearly through right now. And I'm saying this because you are probably living similar things. So he sent me the message of, now you are finishing this and then you will do this and that. So there's some future things they are showing you or telling you, or they might tell you what they want to eat, or and things that you would never think of. You know, it's not something from the world, it's something from another world, which they want you to believe in what you're getting. I hope this made sense. Thank you so much for being here, for doing what you're doing. I know I'm connected to all of you who resonate with this transmission, for sure. And I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of gratitude for your work, whatever you're doing on earth. And a lot of courage and strength if you need it. Keep up